cold and abused. I know what you're after. I feel the pain wake up inside. I take the blame so I can hide all this time. You stay the same so long. I've tried to break the chains. Now I can find all your scars. Get me out of here so I can breathe. It's all become so clear. With life beneath your skin, it's thin. You're never gonna keep me down. Get me out, just get me out of here. I've tried for so long.
Hey guys, what's happening? So, thought I'll talk to you guys and telling you some updates and how my prep's been going. So, I'm using my phone camera at the moment. I've been switching from like using my proper camera. It's only new. I probably got about 4 weeks ago or so. May, June, yeah, probably about a month ago I got my camera. But it's all good. iPhone, it's still good quality. So my camera's inside, but I want to talk to you guys about something. So, body weight this morning, 77.2 or 3. Now that is not my lowest. Now the reason why, my lowest order I actually hit was 75.7. I think that was a fluke because, well, the day before I had gastro, pretty gross hungover. I had pretty much, I was shitting liquid, pissing out of my ass. Was not good at all. Then I woke up lower. And by the way, that day I actually had HSP. So I saved up calories. All right, I banked my calories, which I talk about in my videos. I saved up calories. I ate low fat, basically no fat, basically no carbs, and just protein and fiber for my 3 meals. And my last meal had the HSP. I shared it, I think I might I'll put the photo on the screen. I'm pretty sure I took a photo of that night. That was about a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember when now. But I went half full with my girlfriend. So my calorie intake, I hit my calories. I pretty much almost hit my macros, but 100% hit my calories on the dot, basically. I was probably a little bit over. But yeah, I was lost weight the next day. And then about, I think that's about, then on average about 76 kilos, 76.1, 76.2 max. That was my weight before my diet break. So the double refeed day turned into a diet break. Now what I mean by a diet break is basically you're meant to hit your calories to maintain your weight, not in a deficit. So get rid of that deficit. On average, I'm in a probably a 500 calorie deficit on average. Every day is a little bit different, but because it depends on activity. But yeah, 500 calorie deficit. First 2 days, I hit about, I think I was 500 calories the first day. About 1,000 calories the next day. Went over a little bit. Then I was like, you know what? Let's just say, I'm just over halfway. Started early. I'm almost the stage weight already. Why not have a diet break and learn from it, experiment? I'm my own coach. I'm my own scientist. All right. So I want to do a little experiment. See how my body reacts for a diet break. I've never done a diet break in any fat loss phase. I want to experiment because I'm a coach myself. So I only recommend doing a diet break if you start your prep or your fat loss phase early, if you mentally, this is a lot of benefits, but I want to keep it short. If you're mentally fatigued, you're creating a low diet fatigue. You're losing strength. You're just not there. Your weight is not going down. Or that wasn't the problem for me, but I just want to do a diet break. I was pretty fatigued, to be honest, diet fatigue. So I felt a lot better. I still feel good now in today's couple of days after my diet break, and I still feel good. First day back, I was hungry because I wasn't used to it, because I was eating, to be honest, you're meant to be eating about 500 calories over. or maintenance, on average, I was eating about 1,000 calories over. So 76 to about 79, I gained 3 kilos in a week. Now, probably half of that, probably 2 kilos of that is probably water. Yeah, 2 kilos is definitely water weight and glycogen. Maybe a kilo or half a kilo is pure body fat, what I gained. Now, yeah, when you're lean, guys, you can gain fat easily. Now, most of those calories are coming from carbohydrates. But yeah, then my weight dropped 1.1 day one. Then I was, when I go on site, I'll show you. It's on the calendar. But yeah, I'm pretty much down to 77.3 or so. So I'm like 1.2 kilos up from my average weight. So hopefully that will come off in these few days. So I'm probably back a week. All up. I'm probably back 2 weeks, but since the diet break, it sped up my metabolism a little bit. And so in the end result, I'm probably behind a week, but that's okay. That's why I did it. That's why I started this prep early. And yes, I wouldn't do it if I was 4 weeks out and had like 2 kilos to lose. I wouldn't do that then. My goal stage weight is around 73 kilos, to be honest. Last time I was around 74.8 or 7, around there, before I carved up. So I was around 75, probably even 76 kilos, to be honest, on the stage weight. Around 75 I hit on average. So I want to get leaner. I was probably around 7%. I want to get to a true 5%. That's fucking lean. 7% back then, I didn't really feel my energy levels are shit. Imagine 5%. So yeah. So yeah, I had a diet break. That's what's different. That's what's up. I felt a lot better. I'm motivated now because I know I'm about a week behind, but I'm so motivated. Do it when you actually need it, and if you are early, or if you're not doing a fat loss phase, you can go 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So 2 weeks dieting, 2 weeks break. 2 weeks dieting, 2 weeks break. There was a study. One group did that. One group did not do that. And basically they lost about the same body fat. No, the group who did the diet breaks, they actually lost 40 to 50% more body fat, but it took them double the amount of time because they was only dieting for 2 weeks, half the time. So basically, diet breaks, if you can do it, if you're early, do it, because it will benefit you metabolically. So your body adapts. So I'm noticing a lot of weight's coming off my body quick these couple of days because a lot of water weight and glycogen and some body fat too. I feel leaner, I feel more veinier. I'm holding less water, so that's good. I was probably taking about 400 to 500 grams of carbs every day. So I overdid it. As I said, you got to be careful when you diet breaking too, guys. It's not a cheat week. It's not pizza and shit like that. It's pretty much the same foods and some snacks here and there what you're not used to having that will mentally make you feel better too. I went out to eat, I had a drink. But yeah, back on track, guys. Yeah, diet break started. When did it start? Okay, so right here, that was my lowest weight on the 19th of June. So 75.7, 76.6 the day after. So that was, I don't think that was my right true weight. As I said, I basically pissed out of my ass the day before. So 76.5, 76.1, 75.7, 76.6, 76.1 actually after that day. Then I was 76.6, went up, 76.8 going up. Started my refeed or my diet break on the Sunday, 76.5, 77, that's pretty good, 78.3. I probably ate a little bit more food than I was meant to be eating. I said about on average 1,000 calories over my calorie deficit. Was meant to be about 500, so I was probably in a 500 surplus. Then 78, 78.5, 78. This is my last day of my diet break. Then 79.1. Last day, I went a little bit over again. I was 1,500 calories. But yeah, on average, 1,000 calories over every day. So 500 surplus. Now, day one, 79.1. 78. So lost 1.1 kilos in one day from a lot of water weight, glycogen. 77.5, 77.3, and today is 77.2. So that's how my weight is looking. So I'm probably a kilo up since my true lowest. I'm not going to go by 75.7. All right, that looks better. And the cat is gone crazy. So this is all I'm gonna have for breakfast today, guys. It's my rest day. Got a PT later, so I'm gonna do an hour of cardio after I train him, and I normally do my walks outside, my cardio, my off days outside, just to replace my steps what I normally do, right? Could do a 10-minute walk in the morning, a 10-minute walk in the evening. I do a 10-minute walk as a warm-up on the treadmill on the incline. That's half an hour right there. And then plus I'm walking around the gym a lot. 2-hour workouts. I'm doing like 3,000 steps or so in the workout. So my rest day, I normally just do about a 45 to 50-minute walk outside just to replace what I'm doing, what I normally do. It's not extra cardio because it's my off day to burn more calories. It's just I normally step a lot in the way on the normal day, on a workout day. So what I'm going to do today is do about half an hour walk. So a little bit less walking outside, but I'm doing an hour and 10 minutes on the treadmill to burn about 500, 600 calories. Or what I do if it's a shitty day, I'll actually do a half an hour walk on the treadmill instead of outside. Just half an hour because it's probably the same calories as 50 minutes because it's I'm on an incline, but as I said, I'm going to burn more calories today from cardio this week because I'm not as active because I'm not working as much at Woolworths. Does that make sense? I'm going to do an hour on cardio and half an hour cardio outside. Yep, I'm going to enjoy this little small breakfast and I'm going to end this video right now. And please subscribe, like, share, comment, and thanks for watching. See you in the next video log.